Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Heat Zone. It's the preseason edition, and we got the Miami Heat taking on the Milwaukee Bucks at the Kaseya Center. I am Deron Butler, your host right now, joining by the man of the hour, Mr. Byron Garcia.
Yes, sir. Super producer here, trying to help out as best I can.
All right, the game is already started. It is 5-0 Milwaukee, and Bam Adebayo is heading to the free throw line. Okay, they're jumping the ball up. Miami has the ball. Hawkins passes it out to Norman Powell. Powell looks like he got fouled on the play. All right, Miami will pass the ball side out. Wiggins passes it to Bam. Bam out to Jovic. Jovic out to Powell. Powell knocks down the three. He does. Go, Norman Powell Ranger. Three-pointer for Miami. The Heat are on the board as Milwaukee brings it up. Miles Turner passes it out. Milwaukee looking for a basket. They find Miles Turner again. And they get an air ball as Nikola Jovic brings it up. Jovic to Bam. Bam goes to the paint. Knocks it down. He does. Bam Adebayo ties the game at 5 for Miami. All right, Milwaukee brings it up. Kevin Porter Jr. swings around. Misses the basket. Bam with the rebound. Bam Adebayo brings it up. Passes it to Norman Powell. Powell being guarded by... All right. Norman Powell misses that three, but it looks like he was fouled. The foul is on Gary Trent Jr., excuse me. Norman Powell's at the line for Miami. Knocks down the first, and that gives Miami the lead. Makes the second one. And Norman Powell sinks the third. Miami are up by 3. All right, Milwaukee's bringing up the ball. Kevin Porter Jr. being guarded by Wiggins. Gives it to Miles Turner. Miles Turner knocks down the basket. Milwaukee within 1. Bam. Finds an open Wiggins. Wiggins gets the basket. Nice play right there to find the open man. Milwaukee now has the ball. Gary Trent Jr. has it, being guarded by Wiggins. Now he's being guarded by Bam. Passes it out to Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. dribbling it. Miles Turner has it with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets blocked by Hawkins. And that's going to be a foul. That's going to send Miles Turner to the free throw line. Miles Turner was part of that Indiana Pacers squad that went to the NBA Finals last season. Here he is in Milwaukee. And he knocks down the first one. Miles Turner sinks both and brings Milwaukee within 1. Jaime Jaquez Jr. brings up the ball. He dribbles past the defenders, falls, and he will go to the free throw line. Jaime Hawkins Jr. goes to the free throw line. And he makes a second. So Miami are up by 3. Gary Trent Jr. and he ties it with that 3. Game is tied at 12. Norman Powell looking to answer back. No. All right, Norman Powell with the lob to Andrew Wiggins. What a nice play. Miami are up by 2. All right, Milwaukee has the ball. Kevin Porter Jr. dribbling around Bam. Gets to the layup. He does. Game is tied at 14. Jaime Jaquez Jr. now has it. Dribbles, spins, misses the layup. Jovic gets it. And Bam misses it also. All right. Jaquez has it now. He fesses out to Jovic. Jovic finds Bam. Bam, a 3. No, and it will go to Milwaukee. Timeout for Milwaukee, and we are tied at 14. Okay, we are now back onto the floor. Milwaukee has the ball. Kevin Porter Jr. dribbling it up. Passes to Gary Trent Jr. Back to Kevin Porter Jr. Looking for a pick. He passes it out to... Oh. Looks like it's going to be Milwaukee's ball still. Lots of action, lots of movement going on for both teams. Miles Turner drives to the lane. He misses it, but he will go to the free throw line. Miles Turner at the line. He misses that one. Miles Turner makes the second, and that gives Milwaukee the lead. Jaime Jaquez Jr. brings it up for Miami. Being guarded, and it's stolen away by Gary Trent Jr., and it's off to the races. And a layup is good for Milwaukee. Bam Adebayo now brings it up, passes it to Norman Powell. Powell goes for the basket, misses it. Rebound by Kuzma. Kuzma gets the ball, back to Gary Trent Jr., open three. Misses it. Rebound by Jaquez. Jaquez gives it back to Jovic. Jovic to Wiggins. Wiggins, that's an open three. Knocks it down. Andrew Bogart Wiggins, three for Miami. And then we're all tied up at 17. Milwaukee now has the ball. Kevin Porter Jr. gives it to Miles Turner. That's a three. Nope. And Bam Adebayo has the rebound. He brings it up. Passes it to Jaquez. Jaquez out to Wiggins. Wiggins, another three. Misses it. Kyle Kuzma. He's bringing up the ball for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter Jr. now has it. Kevin Porter Jr. guarded by Jovic. That's a basket. Nope. And he gets his own rebound. Passes it out to Kyle Kuzma. That's an open three. Misses it. Rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins passes out to Jovic. Jovic, that's a three. Misses it. Kyle Kuzma brings it up to Miles Turner. Back to Kuzma. To Kevin Porter Jr. Looking for the pick. A three from Milwaukee. That's a no-go. Jovic has the rebound. He brings it up. Back to Adebayo. Norman Powell knocks it down and gives Miami the lead. And Milwaukee calls a timeout. 19-17 Miami with 4:34 remaining in the first quarter. All right, Milwaukee now has the ball. Kevin Porter Jr. knocks it down, and we're all tied at 19. Kelly Ouare's in the game for Miami, as is Drew Smith. I mean, so is Drew Smith. Kashad Johnson passes it out. A three for Miami. Misses it. Rebound by Kashad Johnson. And that is a out of bounds. Milwaukee will regain possession of the ball. Kevin Porter Jr. brings it up. Gets caught in traffic, but Milwaukee gets it back. Bobby Porter Jr. with a hook. Nope. Rebound by Kelly Ouare. Kelly Ouare passes it out. Miami drives it in. Gets the rebound, but no go. Bobby Porter Jr. passes it up to Kevin Porter Jr. Guarded by Kelly Ouare. He's at the pick. Kevin Porter Jr. goes. And he will go to the free throw line for the and one. Kevin Porter Jr. misses the and one, but Bobby Porter Jr. gets it. Passes out to Taurean Prince. Milwaukee leading 21-19. 3:18 remaining left in the first quarter. That was an errant pass from Kelly Ouare when he got the rebound. Milwaukee will pass it out. Side out. Kevin Porter Jr. now has it. Tries to go to the lane, but no. And another foul on Miami. This one will be on Kelly Ouare, I believe. Nope, my bad. It will be on Myron Gardner. Cole Anthony passes it out. Bobby Porter Jr. has the ball. He's being double teamed. Open three from Milwaukee. Nope. Milwaukee has it again. But it will be Miami ball. 2:52 left in the first quarter. Drew Smith now has it. Being guarded by Cole Anthony. Passes it out. Gets blocked. Kelly Ouare has it. Goes for the layup, but misses it. Cole Anthony gets the layup. And it's now 23-19 Miami. All right, Miami now has the ball. And it gets stolen again. Oh, they're still fighting for the ball, but Miami gets it back. Kashad Johnson to Kelly Ouare and dunks it in. Miami are within two. Cole Anthony now has the ball. Passes it out. Miami looking for it. An open three. Missed by Bobby Porter Jr. And an errant pass for Miami. Oh my goodness, the turnovers are starting to pile up for Miami. Keels need to be more careful with the ball. Yeah. Cole Anthony now has the ball for Milwaukee. Passes it out to Taurean Prince. That's a 3. And he knocks it down. Milwaukee are ahead 26-21. On a 9-2 run, and that's another stolen ball. Milwaukee are having their way right now against Miami. An 11-2 run for Milwaukee. They lead by 7. That's a 3 from Drew Smith. Misses in everything. It will be Milwaukee ball. Less than a minute left to play in the first quarter. Milwaukee will go to the free throw line. Milwaukee misses the first. And misses the second. Rebound by Kashad Johnson. And they lose. And Miami will regain possession of the ball. Milwaukee's defense has been smothering this first quarter. Byron Gardner gets to the lane and gets the layup. That ends Milwaukee's run right there. Cole Anthony being guarded by Gardner. Cole Anthony knocks it down. No. Khalil Ware with the rebound. Gives it out to Drew Smith with 26 seconds remaining. $16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And another errant pass. Miami needs to stop with these errant passes and these turnovers. My goodness. Okay, Taurean Prince goes to the line for Milwaukee. Makes the first, and it's a 6-point game. And knocks down the second, so it's a 7-point game. Looks like that's going to be a foul on Taurean Prince. It will be side out for Miami. A 13-4 run right now for Milwaukee. Gardner has the ball. Gardner gets fouled with 2.1 seconds remaining. Gardner goes to the line for Miami. Misses the first. And misses both free throws. And that will end the first quarter. Milwaukee 30, Miami 23. That was a rough first quarter for Miami. Lots of errant passes, lots of turnovers, missed opportunities on offense. I mean, Milwaukee's defense was smothering them. So that's what made the difference right there. And we're back. The second quarter begins with Milwaukee having a 7-point lead over Miami. Cole Anthony brings up the ball. That's a basket? No. Keshad Johnson gets a rebound, passes it out to Drew Smith. Drew Smith downhill and gets a layup. Miami within 5. Rollins brings it up for Milwaukee. Passes it out to Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony looking for a pick. He gets one. The step back 3 from Cole Anthony. He misses it. Rebound by Drew Smith. Drew Smith brings it up. Passes it out to Keshad Johnson. Back to Drew Smith. Back to Keels. Back to Drew Smith. Drew Smith now finds Kel'el Ware. And Kel'el Ware gets a dunk. Miami now within 3. The Heat is starting to climb back into this game. And if that's a pushing foul on Miami, Milwaukee will have the ball side out. And Bobby Portis Jr. gets the layup for Milwaukee. They're up by 5. Hills now has the ball. Passes it out to Keshad Johnson. Drew Smith now gets the basket, and Miami are back within 3. Excuse me, Myron Gardner. Right, Milwaukee has a... That's a missed opportunity for Milwaukee, and Miami has a rebound again. That's a 3 from Drew Smith. No! Bobby Portis Jr. has the ball, passes it out. Bobby Portis Jr. now being guarded. And misses the fadeaway. Rebound by Kel'el Ware. Gives it to Drew Smith. Drew Smith passes it up. That's a 3 on the way. Misses it. Cole Anthony now has the ball for Milwaukee. Cole Anthony being guarded. And that will be an offensive foul on Milwaukee. Rollins thought he had a clear path, but no. Myron Gardner has the ball. Being guarded by Cole Anthony. Finds Keels. Keels now has the ball. Being guarded by Gary Trent Jr. Keels gets his own rebound. Passes out to Kashad Johnson. And a beautiful reverse layup by Kashad Johnson. That was something else. Miami are within one. Bobby Portis Jr. now has the ball for Milwaukee. Being guarded by Keels. Now he's being double teamed. And a step back three. Misses and everything. Drew Smith now has the ball for Miami. Passes it to Keels. Keels finds Khalil Ware. Khalil being guarded by Miles Turner, and that's a miss. Bobby Portis Jr. now has a rebound. It looks like Miami going with a whole new squad. And that's an and one from Miles Turner. Bam Adebayo's back out there with Norman Powell, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jovic, and Norman Powell. Right. Both teams are coming back on the floor. They had to wipe up some sweat, some water that was on the court. Seems like we still have some more issues going on. Looks like the cleanup crew still has to clean up more perspiration. Or rather scuffing out the court. Okay, now that that's been taken care of, Miles Turner will now go to the free throw line. All right, he gets the N1, and that brings Milwaukee up by 4. Bam Adebayo now brings up the ball. Gets blocked by Miles Turner. Kuzma brings it up the ball to AJ Green. AJ Green being guarded by Wiggins. Gary Trent Jr. now being guarded by Hawkes. Gary Trent Jr. step back basket. It's good. And Milwaukee are up by 6. Hawkes now has the ball. Being guarded. Pass it out to Bam. Back to Hawkes. Back going to Wiggins. Wiggins now driving to the lane. Wiggins gets blocked by Miles Turner. AJ Green gets the ball, passes it out to Turner. Cole Anthony now driving to the lane, but stops. Miles Turner now has it. And it looks like it's a foul on Bam Adebayo. A close rejection by Miles Turner against Wiggins. Milwaukee will have it side out. Passes it to AJ Green. AJ Green guarded by Wiggins. AJ Green guarded by Bam. Miles Turner. He almost lost the ball, but it will be with Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr. goes for the 3. Misses it. Rebound by Bam. Oof! Nikola Jovic was not looking, and that ball hit him in the head, and it will be Milwaukee ball. Now that's something you don't see every day. A non-heads-up play. All right, Milwaukee now has it. Gary Trent Jr. another 3. And Norman Powell overcommits with that foul, sending Gary Trent Jr. back to the line for 3 free throws. Oof. Miami already with 4 fouls in the second quarter. Miami are also looking to challenge the foul, so it is a timeout. Milwaukee 37, Miami 31. All right, we're back. Gary Trent Jr. at the line. He misses the first. And it looks like Miami did lose that challenge. Gary Trent Jr. knocks down the second. And he knocks down the third. Milwaukee are on a 7-0 run. Jaime Jaquez Jr. brings up the ball. Gives it to Norman Powell. Bam sets a screen. Norman Powell passes it out to Jovic. Jovic a three. No. Rebound by Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr. passes it out to AJ Green for a three. And he knocks it down. Milwaukee now leads by 11. Norman Powell has the ball. He knocks it down. Miami within 9. Norman Powell so far has 10 points, 3 for 7 from the field. Kyle Kuzma now passes it out. AJ Green has the ball. Back out to Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. Fadeaway three. Nope, and that will be another foul. He will be sent back to the line for 3 more free throws. Miami are making more errant mistakes as the game goes on. That looked like a wonky 3-point shot made by Gary Trent Jr. That looks like a wonky shot under duress. Gary Trent Jr. now at the line. Knocks down the first. Gary Trent Jr. makes a second. Milwaukee are up by 11. Kevin Porter Jr. checks back into the game for Milwaukee. And he misses the third. So 2 out of 3 for Gary Trent Jr. Jaquez brings it up the floor. He gets double teamed, passes it out to Bam. Bam goes to the... And an offensive foul on Miami. My goodness. Things are not looking up for Miami. Milwaukee are ahead by 11. Four turnovers and 2 assists in this quarter for Bam Adebayo. That's AJ Green again. Rebound by Bam. Bam has the ball, brings it up, passes it to Jaquez. Jaquez to Wiggins. Wiggins being guarded by AJ Green. And Wiggins will go to the line. Or rather, a side out. Jovic passes out to Wiggins. Wiggins, that's a 3. No go. Miles Turner has it, being guarded by Bam. Gary Trent Jr. now has it, being guarded by Wiggins. Gary Trent Jr. passes it out to AJ Green. AJ Green, no. Kevin Porter Jr. now has it. He's double teamed. And he makes the basket under duress. Milwaukee are at by 13. Hawkins now has it. And he misses the layup. Kyle Kuzma blocked by Bam. Norman Powell passes it up to Bam. Bam. Oh, and a rejection from Kevin Porter Jr. That is a nasty looking rejection right there. Miami will have it side out. Wiggins brings it into Hawkins. Hawkins is cornered. Passes it out to Norman Powell. Norman Powell. Looks like that could be another foul on Milwaukee. And it will be another foul on Milwaukee. Miami will have it side out again. Jovic now has it to Hawkins. Hawkins to Norman Powell. Norman Powell goes to the lane. And another miss for Miami. They can't seem to get anything going on offense. Kevin Porter Jr. now being guarded by Hawkins. Out to Bobby Portis Jr. 3. Nope. Hawkins now has it. Pushes it up ahead to Jovic. Jovic to Norman Powell. And that's a 3. Yep, that is a 3. Go Norman Powell Ranger. Miami within 10. And Milwaukee will call a timeout. Milwaukee leads 46-36 with 3:40 remaining in the second quarter. All right, and we're back. Nikola Jovic with 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 0 points. He has yet to get on the board. Kevin Porter Jr. now has it. Passes out to Torian Prince. Torian Prince. And that is an offensive foul on Milwaukee. It will be Heat ball. Hawkins brings it up. Passes it to Norman Powell. Powell with the no-go alley-oop. Torian Prince struggling with the ball, and it will be another turnover for Milwaukee. It will be Miami ball. It looks like Miles Turner is having some issues with his some shoes. Jovic a three, knocks it down. Nikola Jovic hits the three. Torian Prince now has the ball. Passes it out to Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. guarded by Jovic. Knocks down the fadeaway jumper. Milwaukee up by 9. Jovic now has it. Jovic is on fire right now. He got the last 5 points from Miami. Hawkins now guarding Bobby Porter Jr. Bobby Porter Jr. misses again. Bam passes it up to Jovic. Jovic to Norman Powell. Powell. That is a 3. Go Norman Powell Ranger. That is a 3 for Miami. The Heat are on an 11-2 run right now. Kevin Porter Jr. guarded by Jovic. AJ Green a 3. No go. Norman Powell has the rebound. Pushes up to Bam. Bam will head to the free throw line. Miles Turner not happy about that foul as Bam goes to the free throw line. .142 left in the second quarter. Bam misses the first. Miles Turner takes a breather as he heads to the bench. And Bam makes a second. Miami are now within 3 on a 12-2 run. Kevin Porter Jr. being guarded by Wiggins, now being guarded by Jovic. Passes it out to AJ Green. AJ Green knocks down the 3. No, he misses it. Passes it out to Jovic. Jovic now to Norman Powell. Norman Powell again for Miami. Miami are now on a 14-2 run and they are within 1. Powell now has 18 points, 6 for 10 from the field, and AJ Green misses another 3. Nikola Jovic to Norman Powell. That's a miss. Hawkins brings it down to Bam. And Bam will go to the free throw line again. .8 seconds left in the second quarter. Bam knocks down the first, and we are now tied at 48. Bam knocks down the second. So Miami retakes the lead. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. AJ Green another three. And he knocks it down to give Milwaukee the lead. Norman Powell now has it. To Jaquez. Jaquez loses the ball. Milwaukee has it back. Bobby Portis Jr. now has it. 19 seconds left on the clock. Kevin Porter Jr. now has it. Being guarded by Bam. Kevin Porter Jr. And then that looks like it's going to be an offensive foul on Milwaukee. Miami has 5.2 seconds left remaining. All right, Norman Powell has it. From way out there. No. So at halftime, it's 51-49 Milwaukee. All right. So at halftime, Miami have come back into this game, but they're down by 2. I think turnovers have hurt Miami, as well as not playing defense enough, as well as not getting offensive rebounds. But thankfully, the Heat have come back into this game, and hopefully they can build upon this as the second half continues, or rather the second half begins. Here's hoping to give more touches to Norman Powell, Jovic, and even get Jaime Jaquez involved. Okay, we are back and ready to begin the second half. Milwaukee has the ball. And it looks like it's going to be an up and down on Milwaukee. Up and down or a foul. Nope, looks like it's going to be a jump ball between Jericho Sims from Milwaukee and Precious Achiuwa from Miami. Milwaukee wins the tip. Jericho Sims now has the ball, being guarded by Achiuwa. And Nikola Jovic steals the ball, off to the races. Oh, and misses the layup, and he will go to the free throw line. That was a good steal by Jovic. Nikola Jovic goes to the line for Miami. He makes the first. And he makes the second. Tied game at 51. And Milwaukee goes back to retaking the lead. Jovic has the ball. He's bringing it up. Passes it out to Precious Achiuwa. Miami misses that basket. Kyle Kuzma now has it. And it's stolen away. Miami now has the ball. Jaquez brings it up to Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa. Oh. Misses and everything. Kyle Kuzma now has it for Milwaukee. Passes it out. Step back three. Misses. Rebound by Miami. Achiuwa. Jaquez now has it. Jaquez drives to the lane. Misses the basket. And it will be heat ball. All right. Achiuwa has the ball. Out to Jovic. Jovic, step back three. Misses. Milwaukee now has it. Jericho Sims now has the ball. Kuzma now has it. A three on the way. No go. Jovic brings it down. Jovic brings it up. Jovic with the spin, the layup, and a miss. Kuzma now bring it up for Milwaukee. Passes it out. That's a three on the way. And Milwaukee now goes up by 5. Jaquez now brings up the ball for Miami. Passes it out. Achiuwa. Kuzma now brings up the ball. And that's another three from Milwaukee. No. Jovic now brings up the ball. Passes it out to Jaquez. Jaquez gets the basket. Miami are within 3. All right, Milwaukee now has it. Kuzma thought about shooting that basket, but no. Out of bounds on Milwaukee, it will be Miami ball. Hawkins passes it out. Hawkins a three. Jaime the Aztec Hawkins Jr. 3, and we are now tied at 56. Kuzma now has it. Passes it out. Milwaukee looking for another 3. Back to Kuzma. Kuzma sends it out. A 3 on the way from Milwaukee. And they retake the lead. Nice layup for Miami, and they are within 1. All right, Miami gets the rebound. Jovic has the ball. Jovic passes it out to Keels, a 3. No go. Milwaukee going downhill, and that is a traveling violation on Milwaukee. Heat ball. Hawkins brings it up. Achua knocks it down, and Miami retakes the lead. Ryan Rollins now has the ball for Milwaukee. They pass it out to Kuzma. Back to Rollins. Milwaukee hits a 3, misses it. Jovic now brings it up. Jovic passes through, and he gets the layup. Miami are ahead by 3. And a timeout for Milwaukee. Miami 62, Milwaukee 59, with 6:24 remaining in the third. All right, we're back. Milwaukee has the ball. Jericho Sims passes it out. Basket looks good. No. Rebound by Jovic. Jovic passes it out to Hawkes. Hawkes now has it. Hawkes out to Keels. Keels back to Achua. Achua. Right to the lane. No. Achua will go to the free throw line. Achua goes to the line. Misses the first. And he makes the second. Miami are up by 4, I believe. Yes, Miami are up by 4. Another miss from Milwaukee as Achua gets the rebound. Achua driving ahead, and that's an offensive foul. Achua got a little bit too reckless coming downhill. Poured right into Amir Coffee. Oof. Alright, Milwaukee's bringing it back up. Jericho Sims has the ball. And another steal by Miami. Achua now driving to the lane. Gives it to Keels. Keels gets the layup. No. Achua now fighting for the rebound. And it will be Milwaukee ball. Alright, Milwaukee now has it. They're passing the ball around. And another defensive stop by Miami. Jovic with the alley-oop to Hawkes. Hawkes with the alley-oop. And Miami now are ahead by 6. Milwaukee now has it. And that's going to be a foul on Jovic. Alright, Milwaukee will have it side out. Ball was knocked away. A 3 on the way for Milwaukee. No. Keels has the ball and it pushes it up ahead to Kashad Johnson and gives it away to Milwaukee. Milwaukee drives to the lane. Blocked by Precious Achua. Another push it up ahead. Keels has the ball. Layup. No go. And that will be a foul on Milwaukee. Kashad Johnson will go to the line. Kashad Johnson at the line for Miami. Makes the first. And that will bring Miami up by 7. And he makes the second. So Miami are up by 8. Miami are on a 10-0 run right now with less than 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Milwaukee are passing the ball around. They're looking for a 3. And they miss again. Rebound by Myron Gardner. And, oh wow. Another wasted possession by Miami. Amir Coffey with a corner 3. He knocks it down. And that ends Miami's 10-0 scoring run. Milwaukee are within 5. Milwaukee knocks the ball loose, but it will remain with the Heat. Precious Achua will take a seat. Khalil Ware comes in the game. All right, Miami will have the ball side out. Keels out to guard. Khalil Ware has it. Khalil Ware goes up for it. No go. Milwaukee comes down with the rebound. Oh, what a nice defensive play by Miami. Thompson out to Gardner. Gardner to Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware botches the dunk and it will be Milwaukee ball. An open 3 for Milwaukee. No. Thompson now has it. Goes up for the lane and the layup is good. Miami up by 7. Milwaukee now has the ball. That's an open 3 and they knock it down. Milwaukee within 4. 2:10 left to play in the third quarter. Thompson now. He misses that one. Milwaukee has the ball. Right. Amir Coffey gives. Milwaukee are swinging the ball around. They're looking for a 3. They do not get it. .130 left to play in the third quarter. Another miss by Miami as Milwaukee comes down with the rebound again. A 3 on the way. Knocks it down. Milwaukee are within 1. That 3 was from Larry Nance Jr. And Miami answers back with a runner from Myron Gardner. Miami up by 3. All right, Milwaukee looking to tie the game up. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. It's a 3 from Coffey. He misses it. Rebound by Khalil Ware out to Thompson. Khalil Ware out to Gardner. Back to Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware, that's a 3. No. Milwaukee has the ball with 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Unless we're in the way? No. And at the end of the third quarter, the score is 71-68, Miami. And we're back. The fourth quarter begins. Miami has the ball. Thompson has it. And the alley, oof. It will be Milwaukee's ball. Milwaukee has the ball now. Looking for something. They don't get it. Keels now has it. Pushes up ahead to Kashad Johnson. Kashad, no. And that will be a foul on Milwaukee. Kashad Johnson goes to the line for Miami. Misses the first. And makes the second. Miami are up by 4. Milwaukee's bringing it up. Former Heat player Jamari Bouye brings it up for Milwaukee. He gets it back. Passes it out. No go for what? Milwaukee gets their own rebound and put back. Milwaukee are within 2. Miami now. They're looking for something, but they don't get it. Jamari Bouye brings it up for Milwaukee. Bouye passes it up. And Milwaukee ties the game at 72. Right, Miami now has it. Kello Ware spins through. No go. Jamari Bouye brings it up. And it will be Milwaukee's ball. All right, Thompson brings it up. Rebound by Milwaukee. And Milwaukee retakes the lead with that basket. An easy basket for Keshad Johnson. Nice play up ahead for Miami. .18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jamari Bouye has it for Milwaukee. Milwaukee are passing it around. Pete Nance with the 3. He knocks it down. And Milwaukee retakes the lead. Kello Ware has it for Miami. And he loses the ball to Pete Nance. Jamari Bouye now has it back to Pete Nance. Pete Nance now has it. Jamari Bouye has it. Pete Nance another 3. No go. Marvin Gardner now has it. And he misses the basket. Another 3 on the way from Milwaukee. And that is an air ball. Kello gets the rebound. Keshad Johnson out to Myron Gardner. Gardner passes it out to Keels. Keels to Gardner, a 3. No go. And timeout is called by Milwaukee. Milwaukee leads 77-74 with 7:54 remaining in the fourth quarter. Okay, we're back, and it looks like it's an and one opportunity for Miami. Nice go-ahead play from Kel'el Ware, and he will be going to the line. Kel'el Ware gets the and one, and we are tied at 77. 7:49 minutes to play, and 7:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Excuse me, got ahead of myself. And Milwaukee retakes the lead. Kel'el now has it. I'm sorry, Byron Gardner, excuse me. All right. Miami has the ball. Kel'el Ware passes it out. Looking for the alley-oop, but Kel'el Ware cleans it up for the putback. Tied at 79. Jamari Bouye gives Milwaukee the lead again, 81-79. Byron Gardner now. Oof, that should have been called a foul, but no. Milwaukee has the ball now. Jamari Bouye drives through, but gets blocked by Gardner. That was a nice finish on defense right there. Kel'el Ware comes down with the rebound. Miami are trying to push the break. Looking for the alley-oop, but it looks like there's going to be a foul call. Young returns back to the game for Miami. Thompson takes a breather. Young passes it out to Kashad Johnson. Kel'el Ware a three. And he knocks it down. Kel'el Superboy Ware 3 for Miami. And the Heat are up by 1. Kel'el Ware with 12 points and 10 rebounds. Jamari Bouye, no go. But Milwaukee gets the rebound. Pete Nance a 3. And he knocks it down. Milwaukee are ahead by 2. Kel'el Ware again. Misses that 3. Another layup for Milwaukee, and now they go up by 4. Kashad Johnson gets fouled, and he will go to the line for 2 points. 2 free throws. Deshaun Johnson at the line for Miami. He misses the first. And Giannis Antetokounmpo's brother, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, makes his preseason debut for Milwaukee. Deshaun Johnson misses both free throws, and it looks like Kel'el Ware will go to the line for Miami after that rebound. Kel'el Ware knocks down the first. And misses the second. But Kel'el Ware gets it back and drives through for the lane for that layup. I think the refs say he traveled. Yep, he did travel. My bad. 4:48 remaining in the fourth quarter. And there's another turnover for Milwaukee. Miami pushing the break. And there's an alley-oop to Myron Gardner. Miami are within one. Jamari Bouyea has the ball. Milwaukee driving into the lane. And that will be a foul. Milwaukee makes the first. But misses the second. So it's a 2-point game. And it's stolen away by Milwaukee. A careless possession by Miami. But they get it back. Miami gets it back, pushes it up ahead. Gardner a three. Misses it. Jamari Bouyea has the ball for Milwaukee. Milwaukee pops, and knocks it down. And a timeout for Miami. Score is 89-85. 89-85 Milwaukee with 3:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here we go again. Miami has the ball. And an alley-oop to Kalel Ware. Miami are down by 2. 3:08 remaining in the fourth quarter. All right, Jamari Boye has the ball. The spin move, and he gets the layup. Milwaukee up by 4. Gardner has it. Gives it back to Young. Young misses it. And a timeout is called by Milwaukee. Not sure why, but it's 91-87 Milwaukee. All right, Milwaukee has the ball with 2:22 minutes remaining. That's a basket for Milwaukee, and they go up by 6. Chris Livingston with 8 points for Milwaukee. Milwaukee now has the ball again. Pete Nance pushes it out. Another 3 on the way. No go. Miami has the ball. They push it up ahead. And that was a dumb decision, but that is a dumb decision, yes, for Miami. Another 3 on the way for Milwaukee. And they get it this time. Milwaukee on a 10-2 run. They are up by 9. Keyshawn Johnson now. Keyshawn Johnson at the line. Makes the first. And misses the second. Milwaukee now passes it out. Another three on the way. He misses it. 51 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Another foul on Milwaukee. Miami gets the first free throw. And they get the second. Miami are down by 2 3-pointers. They're down by 6. Pete Nance brings out the ball for Milwaukee. 36 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Milwaukee has the ball. And this looks like is that a shot clock violation on Milwaukee, or looks like I think that's a foul. I think that's a foul on Miami, not a shot clock violation. Yep, it is a foul on Miami. 21.8 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Pete Nance at the line for Milwaukee. Makes the first. Misses the second. And this one could be over. Milwaukee up 97-90 with 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another foul on Miami, and that will send Ryan to the line for Milwaukee. Ryan makes the first. And he makes the second. So it's a 9-point game for Milwaukee with 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kalowa chucks it up for a three, and he good. It is good. Miami down by 6 with 9 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Milwaukee makes both free throws, and this one is an 8-point game, and this one is over. The Milwaukee Bucks have won it 101-93. Well, there's a foul on the play. There's 2 seconds left, excuse me. So it looks like there's going to be more free throws for Milwaukee. Ryan returns back to the free throw line for Milwaukee. Knocks down the first. And makes the second, so it's a 10-point game. And this one is officially over. Final score 103-93 Milwaukee. Whew. This one was a tough game, ladies and gentlemen. This one was tough. Miami had some moments of dominance in this game, but the one thing that, actually, there are many things that held them down. Milwaukee stifling defense during the first half, and their resurgence later on in the second. I mean, Miami's offense started to get going in the third quarter, but the one thing they were lacking right now was offensive rebounding. Milwaukee kind of dominated the paint a bit, and they were feeding off points off turnovers as well. Had Miami got some second chance points and even went to the free throw line more, I think this game would have been theirs for the taking. But again, it's preseason. Young players are trying to find their way into the league and trying to see if they can remain on those teams. So this is still another learning lesson for the Heat, or at least their young players. For the Bucks, Gary Trent Jr. had 11 points. Kevin Porter Jr. had 10 points. Ryan Rollins had 10 points. And Pete Nance with 15 points. For the Heat, Norman Powell came in with 18 points. And Kel'el Ware had a double-double of 18 points and 13 rebounds. So that's not much to say for the Miami Heat in the scoring department, but they do need more. Nikola Jovic had 9 points. Jaime Jaquez Jr. had 9 points. Andrew Wiggins had 7 points. Myron Gardner and Keshad Johnson both had 8 points. And Bam Adebayo had 5 points and 7 rebounds. Again, this is preseason, so this is basically dress rehearsal for Miami. But they also need to step it up at the same time. As for the Heat, they will have another preseason game when they host the San Antonio Spurs on Wednesday. So I will be there to live stream that game as well. So I want to thank everybody, 13 viewers who came in and watched. It was a tough game, that was for sure. But it's still a learning lesson for the Miami Heat. I'm Deron Butler, reminding you to always run through the paint. Take care and God bless.